Good evening. My name is Billy Davis, and this is going to be my topic 7 DQ1. I'm going to explain how to choose between ANOVA and linear regression using a real life example of analysis crop yields across three fertilizer types and walk through the Python code I created to perform the analysis. First, we're going to clarify when to use ANOVA versus linear regression. ANOVA is perfect when you want to compare means across multiple groups, like testing its different fertilizers lead to different crop yields. Here, the independent variable fertilizer type is a categorical with three levels, A, B, and C. The dependent variable crop yield is continuous. ANOVA checks if the group means differ significantly. Linear regression, on the other hand, is better for modeling relationships like predicting yields based on a continuous variable such as fertilizer dosage. For our case, ANOVA is a better choice because we're comparing group means, not modeling a predictive relationship. We're going to dive into the data set. We have 30 yields, 10 fertilizer types with the yields in tons per hectare. And the question we created is, does fertilizer type affect the yield? We'll use ANOVA to test this out. For the Python code, we're going to start by importing our libraries. Pandas are going to be for our data handling, Scrippies for our assumption checks, stats model for ANOVA and post hoc tests, Seaborn and Matplot for our visuals, and the data set is a data frame with two columns, fertilizer A, B, or C, and yields. Going to be some examples: 5.1, 6.1, 4.8, 3.2. For step one of our data set, we're going to check ANOVA assumption. We're going to use Shapiro-Wilk test to check normality of each group yields. The code loops through the fertilizer types, running stat Shapiro and the printing p-values. If the p-values are above 0.05, we assume normality. Then we check the homogeneity of the variance with the Levene's test using the stats Levene, and a p-value above 0.05 suggests equal variance. For our step two, we're going to perform our one-way ANOVA. We're going to use our stats model to fit with the formula Y yield. Formula yield fertilizers. The ANOVA LM function generates an ANOVA table with the F statistics and p-values. If the p-values are below 0.05, we're going to reject the null hypothesis, indicating a significant decrease in means. For our step three, we're going to check if ANOVA is significant. We're going to run our Turkey's HSD post hoc test with the pairwise. And then we're going to identify, where did I go? I lost it. We're going to identify which fertilizer pairs differs. The outputs in the table showing the pairwise comparison. Finally, we're going to use our visuals with the data as a box plot with Seaborn box plot showing the yield distribution by fertilizer. This is going to help us interpret which fertilizer performs the best. This code created is going to be a reusable tool. It's going to check our assumption and runs ANOVA. And that's going to be the code. We got our visuals. And here we're going to have our p-values for our ANOVA table, fertilizers, and residual. With our data frame 2, data frame 2.7. Then we're going to have our Turkey HSD results down here with our mean differ. And here we're going to see that box plot. If there are any questions about this, please feel free to reach out. Thank you.